Why are all these fighters at 168 moving around and not fighting guys like Steven Nelson? There's a lot of guys at 168. They're moving around and picking and choosing who they want to fight, and they're acting like Steven Nelson. They sitting right there undefeated and has nobody that actually knocked them off his square yet. You got guys like Munguia reaching out getting Eric Bazian. Uh, I know Ivanov fought recently. You got Betnamir fight. He just fought. Like, you got Shishkin all the way down there. Then you got Sergey Derevyanchenko. You got Berlanga and you got Munguia coming off losses. You got Plant that has a loss. Andre has a loss at 68. Why none of these guys are jumping in the ring with Steven Nelson? That's what I would like to know. We're doing all these mandatories and IVF and stuff that's going on. This is a guy that needs an opportunity. All these mandatories and stuff, I feel like it's lies. I don't believe in the mandatories. Because if they really want to do mandatories, half of these fights that Turki Al-Sheikh could be putting together right now would have already been done if people wanted to really believe and enforce in mandatories. So I don't believe in the mandatory stuff. If I did, we wouldn't need a Turki Al-Sheikh. If it was if mandatories was such a big deal. But why nobody at 168 wants to challenge Steven Nelson? I think that's cowardly, to be honest with you. And a lot of these guys are skipping right to Canelo fight, losing, getting dropped, and then getting out the fight and acting like they superstars. Why is Steven Nelson not getting the opportunity at that weight class? He's done just about everything these guys have done. Ain't nobody trying to get in the ring though. Don't nobody want to have another situation where it's, oh man, I don't want to fight a guy like that. He just fought on a Riyadh card recently. Put this guy in the ring, man. I know everybody thinks he's a threat. These guys don't. A couple of these guys don't want to get in the ring with this guy. Promoters is fearful of this guy, and Bob Arum can only do so much at a certain point when he was trying to do fights with him. So I don't know. It don't look right now. But right now, man, that 68 weight class, they gonna think they gonna keep being able to move around Steven Nelson. That's cowardly, man. To be honest with you, I don't even got no respect for that weight class no more. Just to be honest with you, whatever happened at that weight class, we just had Skull and Shishkin, and I think Steven Nelson would have watched both of them, and we had those guys fight for a belt over the weekend. So at the end of the day, man, the mandatories and stuff, it ain't nothing to enforce the good fights. Think about all the fights that had mandatories that were good. They weren't some of the fans' favorite fights because they're not looking for certain matchups. I think Crawford and Porter was a mandatory, but yeah, a lot of these fights aren't really placed as mandatories. You're not going to get a lot of good matchups out of this stuff. And Steven Nelson is avoided badly. And that's a black eye on boxing.